Okay, so let's start our end-to-end demo now. Okay, and in this demo, we'll try to simulate real team workflow. So developer A will create some feature branch. Developer B will create some conflict exchange. We will see some merge conflict. We will do some stash uses. Today we'll talk about stash also, which we have not discussed till now. Then we're going to talk about rebase. Okay, and then we'll see that how rebase is different from the merge. Both the things we will see. Merge we discussed, but now we'll see that how rebase and merge are different. Then we'll see that how we can tag the release. Then we'll try to push the code to the GitHub. Okay, so the first step, what we're going to do is we will actually create a repository here. Okay, so for creating the repository as of now, if you see in my screen, this is the last time whatever we did, same thing is here. Okay, so what I do is I will actually make one more repository here. Okay, so I will say, and this time I'm just trying to show you something different. Okay, and this I'm saying git demo. Okay, and in this demo, I will say that okay, cd git demo here. Okay, and then I will say git initialize. This is the another command which we generally use to initialize our empty git repository, because last time if you remember I showed you how to create the repository from the GUI, and then we use the clone method, correct? But in this I showed you that okay, I'm showing you that okay, if you are creating it from the local, and then how you can initialize the repository here. So here you see, if I do, I am inside this, it is there. As of now nothing is visible, but if I say ls-ltra, then it should show me the hidden files also. Correct. So now what I do is I will say echo, okay, and let's create one file, and I will call it as a version 1, okay, and to make it easy for you to understand, and then I will put it as a app.txt. Simple example I'm taking now. So now if you go and do the cat of app.txt, it should show you that okay, this is the version 1. Now what I do is I will simply put this file into the staging area by running the command git add dot. Okay, so now if I do the git status, I should able to see that yes, it is actually no commit yet on the master branch, and it is saying that okay, new file is there which is in green, and if you want to do some commit, then you can proceed to the next steps. So that is the first part. Second thing is here also I can do the git log. Okay, so as of now nothing is there, so nothing will be visible. That's perfectly fine. Okay, so what I do is I will say git commit -m, and then I will say initial commit. Okay, so I have just committed one change. If I again do the git log, let's see, it is showing me something. Correct. So that is the use of log. So you can see the complete thing here. Now, there is another option for that, which is saying that online option also you can use here. And again, like if you see here, it is not showing me the detail because it is my typo, my bad. And if you see here, it is showing me the head and master detail that okay, where is the head at this moment? We discussed about the head, correct? So this was the first thing in our last session when I spoke about the head, that how head move. Okay, then it is related with that only. Okay, now let's create the feature branch. Okay, so what I do is I will create one feature branch and I will say git checkout -b, okay, and then feature login. So I am doing this. So now switched a new branch feature login. So if I say git branch, it should show me that I am inside the new branch, which is the feature login branch. And as I told you that okay, git checkout can be one command and two separate command either you can use, or git checkout -b, this you can use. Now let's change our file, and again I will say that okay, echo, and I will say that okay, say for example login feature edit. Okay, and then I will append this. Okay, I will not just overwrite anything here. I will say append this thing here. Okay, so if I do the cat of app.txt, you see like it has appended the file here. And again, I will do the same thing, git add to put that thing in the stage. And then again, I will do something called git commit -m. And then I will say that, okay, added login, login feature. Okay, so say for example, now this is done. Now what I do is again, we will simulate another developer, say for example. And for doing that thing, what I do is I will again first switch back to the master, okay, and see that if on something is happening on the master, okay, somebody is trying to modify same line, then what will happen? Okay, so say for example, if I do git in our previous demo, if you remember, I have not touched anything. Okay, the file was same when I was showing you the conflict. Okay, and this time the advanced case I am taking, in which I am saying that okay, I will modify the same line which I have just added. Okay, so now what I do is I will say that say for example echo, and in that, say for example hotfix, I told you let's take hotfix only. So I will say hotfix in production. Okay, and then again I'm saying that okay, append it to the app.txt. Okay, so in master branch, if you remember, only one line was there, and now I'm saying that okay, I have added this. Now you see like it is version 1, which is showing you like a hot fix in production. And on the other hand, if you see here the previous one which we have added, it was different line. Okay, so I'm just trying to create a conflict here. Okay, so how I do it, I will say again git add dot. Now this is just behavior, just think it that this is second developer. Now I will again do the git commit -m, and then I will say that okay, this is good, and I say production hotfix. Okay, so I'm giving this. Now if you see here, everything is good as of now. Okay, and then what I do is I will try to merge my feature login branch which I created. And if you remember, as I told you earlier also, that here in this place of hotfix in production, this line I have overwritten. Okay, this is something which I have overwritten, and same file is now different. Okay, in this branch it is different, it is showing version 1 hotfix in production, and in other file the detail is something like version 1 added login feature. Okay, so this is the current situation. So if I do git merge feature login, let's see what will happen. So now if you see here in yesterday's scenario or in our previous recording scenario, I didn't change anything, okay, explicitly to show you the simple case. But now if you see here, it is showing me the conflict. Okay, and it is saying that merge conflict in app.txt and automatic merge failed, fix conflict and then commit the results. Correct, because our file become version 1 when you see like hotfix in production, it got changed. So now what I need to do here, I need to edit the file. Now how I can edit the file? Git cannot help us in resolving this problem. So if you see here, this is there. Sometimes developers say that okay, like it can just give you this much detail here. Version 1 head hotfix in production. Then login feature added. So this is the conflict it is showing me. Okay, and this I need to resolve. Then only it can proceed. Okay, so what I do here is I will say that okay, it's fine. Let me remove this line first of all. Okay, and then I need both the entries here. So I will make it like this. Okay, so for resolving the feedback, the conflict, what I'm saying, version 1 is also required. Then the hotfix in production, which was done by other developer B, that is also required. And then login feature added, which was done by the developer A, that is also required. And then I will say that okay, this will be my final file, and I resolved this. Okay, Git only showed me that what exactly was the problem, where was the problem, and then I say git add dot. Okay, and then I will put that thing in my comment also, so that I will understand that why exactly I am doing this change. Otherwise later stages we will forget it, that why these type of changes somebody is doing, somebody is deleting. And okay, so I will say resolved merge conflict. Okay, so I will say this. Okay, so what it is saying, sorry, okay, so my bad. Okay, so git commit. So now we have said that okay, this is there. Okay, now there is something called a git graph is also available. Let's see if it is available here in this. Okay, so I will say git log. Okay, and then I will say online, and then I will say graph, and then I will say all. Okay, so as of now it is saying that this online, it is not finding this online. Okay, it is not finding this online here. Okay, because again I did wrong here. Okay, this should be one line. So now if you see here, it is telling you the complete graph. It is showing you the complete graph here. So here you see like headmaster resolved merge conflict is there. Okay, initial commit was this. Correct. This was the initial commit. Okay. Then you see like we did this production hotfix, and then like what we did is we added this. We get the conflict which is this red, and then you see like here feature login added login feature was there. So these two things we resolved with this commit. Okay, so it is showing you the complete detail of the conflict, and this is very helpful in understanding the complete. Many GUI tools are also available in market which can show you everything, but here at this moment I am telling you each and everything from the bash side. Okay, from our local side. So git bash I am using, and in that I am using. Now I will going to talk about something called stash command. Okay, so once we are done with this conflict, have you seen now you have seen that all the things in the conflict, how we created the conflict and how we have resolved the conflict, how we checked everything. Now end to end, let's see that what is the use of stash here. Okay, so say for example, let me make like some temporary change in my file. So what I do is I will say that okay, echo, and I'm not sure whether I will commit this thing or not. So I will say work in progress. So I'm saying work in progress and append to app.txt. Okay, and then if I do something called git status here, you see that it is saying that okay, you have modified it. Okay, and it is saying that git not staged for commit, git add to update what it is commit, git restore to distract, and no changes made to the commit. So this is my git status. Now if I run this magical command git stash, okay, if I run this command git stash here, see what will happen. Saved working directory and index state work in progress on this branch master. So it is saving. It is not saying that okay, it is adding, it is doing something or not. Okay, and if I want to check the status of this, I can do the git stash, and if I do the list command, see here what it will show you. So it is showing me that stash number. This is how it create the stash. A stash work in progress on master on this particular commit. So means this is the work which I stashed on this commit number as of now. Okay, so this you need to understand. So now if I want to bring back my work, okay, so what I do is I will say git stash and pop command I will do, and you will see the same situation. I got the same state now, and it is saying that dropped the reference. Okay, so it has populated everything. So this is something very useful when we want to save our temporary work in real organization. When we are working on something, we don't want to put it in the staging area. Generally when we want to switch our branches from one branch to another because of some issue, then stashing come into the picture. Another important command can be git tag, okay, which we can use. And this git tag is something, like what it can do is it can tag the things for you, like whatever you want to do, you can tag those things. As of now, nothing is tagged. Okay, so say for example, if I say git tag, okay, and then I will tag it with the version 1.0. And then if I do the git tag, see what will happen, version 1.0. So I can make different versions also here, and it will be visible in the GUI also here. Okay, so we talk about the branch creations, feature branch creation. Okay, first we talk about repo creation, then we talk about the master branch, then feature branch, then we talk about the two developers are working on something and created the conflict, and how they resolve, how we get the conflict, how we resolve the conflict. Then we talk about that, okay, how we can check those things, and then we talk about the temporary work and how to see that thing, how to save that using the stash, how to drop that stash, and then tag, we see that okay, how we can use the tags here. Now another important topic comes is the rebasing here. Okay, people keep talking about rebasing. Okay, so let's see what is rebasing and in real time how it work. Okay, so what I do is I will say git checkout, okay, hyphen b here, and then I will say feature. Say for example, now I will take feature payment. Okay, so feature payment I am doing, and now it's switched to this. So what I do is I will say echo, okay, and I will say payment, and then I will say app.txt. Okay, so now if you see here, I added this. Now again I will do the commit here for this file, obviously. Git add and commit I want to do here, say for example, so I will say git add dot, then I will say git commit here, payment feature, let's say the payment feature I am doing. Okay, and again let's switch back to our main branch. Okay, so for switching back to our main branch, what I do is I will say git checkout master. Okay, now git checkout master. Now what I do is I will add one more comment here. Okay, and then I will say that okay, echo, and this is for rebasing I'm telling you. Okay, so let's see here, minor update, and again same way, like multiple developers are there, they are working everywhere, something is going on, and then say this one, and then I will add this. Okay, I will say add, and then I will say that okay, let's do the git commit hyphen am, and then I will say minor update. Okay, so minor update I am doing here. Now let's see what is this feature called rebase. Okay, so first I will do the git checkout. First see that where are we now. Okay, git branch, if you see here, we are on the master branch, correct? We are on the master branch. So now for rebase, what I'm doing is I am first going to git checkout feature payment. Okay, this is my branch which I created. Okay, I switched to this. Now if I do this again, so here I am on the feature. Now let's see what I am planning to do here. I am saying git rebase master, git rebase master. Okay, so what it do, you see here, auto merging app dot txt. Okay, then conflict, merge conflict in this, could not apply payment feature, resolve all conflict manually, mark them as resolved. Okay, and hint, git add remove conflicted file, then run the git rebase continue. Okay, and then you can instead skip this commit, and you can say that okay, git commit, if you're okay that okay, everything is okay, you say git rebase and then skip to abort and get back to the state before. Git rebase you can run, okay, or abort. So disable this message with git config if you want to do that. So it has not applied anything as of now. So what I do is, if you see here in this file, if I go see what is the difference now, if I go here and see this file here, again the same thing, version 1 is there, then hotfix in production is there. I am currently on the feature payment branch. Okay, so version 1 hotfix in production, login feature added, and you see like this, and this is creating one problem here. You see, this is okay, this is minor update and work in progress. That is, and this payment feature, this is creating some problem here. So what I do is I will remove this, then I will remove this. Okay, and then if you see here, this is what I need. Work in progress, again I don't need it now. Okay, that was for stash, so I will do this again, and then again what I do is I will again try to do the git rebase master. So now if you see here, when I'm doing this rebase, it seems there is already a rebase merge directory, and I wonder if you are in the middle of another rebase. If that is the case, please try continue or abort or skip. Okay, if that is not the case, then first remove this directory. That is what it is saying, that okay, you can go here. Okay, directly you can get this message here, you can go here. Okay, and from there you can go to this location. You can say that okay, this is my location of the merge which I was doing. You can remove it and just try again. So here you see needs merge, cannot rebase, you have unstaged changes. Okay, and now it is saying please commit or stash them. So if I do git commit hyphen m, okay, um, solving rebase errors. Okay, so what it is doing, committing is not possible because you have unmerged files. Okay, so again I need to see that okay, which branch I am on. Okay, so here you see that is the problem. Okay, so now if you see here, head detached from my feature payment branch, correct, it got detached from my payment feature branch. When we say head got detached, what does it mean? Means it is not there in this. Okay, so if I say git checkout, okay, what should be the command for this? I need to check out into the branch. I need to say that feature payment. Okay, feature payment I need to use. Okay, and it is saying that it needs merge. Okay, and if you do that, then you know it will not be okay, it will spoil. Okay, so that is what it is telling me. And why it is happening? Because stash, whatever I created, that entry was there in this, so that's why it created a problem. Okay, and if I do the checkout also, it is not doing. So what I'm doing is, let's try to check out to master here. Okay, and you see like here what it is saying, that it needs a merge and you need to resolve your current this thing. So if I am in this part here as of now, okay, and if I need to, I'm just here in the master branch now. Okay, and what I can do is I can actually see that okay, if I can do the merge now. So if I say git merge, okay, and if I do the git merge of feature payment, let's see if it work or not. Okay, merging is not possible because you have unmerged file. Okay, so merging is not possible at this moment. It is saying that okay, you fix them in the work tree. Okay, and then you should resolve this problem. Okay, so now let's see how we can resolve this issue here. Okay, so as you see here, so much error we have encountered in doing the rebase. So what I wanted to show you was another concept, and which can happen in real time. Okay, and we call it as a git uh, purgatory. Okay, and in this, like as you see here, detached head state with unresolved merge conflict, it is showing. Okay, so as in the previous example I showed you that how we can resolve the things, correct, and in this unresolved conflict is coming. Okay, so now why this problem is coming, correct, and first thing is unresolved conflict, obviously we did that. But you see detached head option also, like started coming for us. You see like here, if I go in this place, you see detached head is also coming, and that is the problem for us actually. Okay, and why it is not finding any detail, I will talk about it. Then third thing, it is saying that okay, index lock or something is there, and you need to resolve your current index first. That is the third thing which it is telling us. And so it won't let us check out to another branch. Okay, and that is what is happening here at this moment, correct? So now first thing is how we can proceed in such situations that we need to see. Okay, so first thing which we need to understand here is we need to resolve the issue. Okay, whatever issue was there, that we need to do. If I go to get branch here, so it is not on actual branch here. I was on feature payment, feature login earlier master, but it is not here. First I resolved it. Okay, so if I again go and check my app.txt, you see like everything I resolved, but still, you know, like it is not working in the same way which I showed you earlier, correct? So that is the problem. Now what we need to do here is we resolved the issue, but the problem is we have not added this file first of all into the git again. Okay, so how it will know that it is resolved? Okay, so that first we need to do, we will say that app.txt here. Okay, and why it is there, you see, like I will show you in this. When we did that, you see here it conflict happened, and then if you see here it said that okay, this add remove conflicted file, then run this command and resolve all conflict. Okay, and then it suggested us that okay, run this command or abort command or disable this message, correct? Everything we did that here. Okay, and then another thing what we did is we actually deleted the folder only. Where is that folder? Here it was telling us this command. Okay, it suggested us if not in the case you do that, correct? But in our case, you see, like as of now what I did is I am telling that okay, I have added it, and this thing, because I deleted this thing here, that is the main problem. Okay, so whenever you know you get these type of messages in git for resolving something, it doesn't mean that you should blindly follow that thing. Okay, so first I have added this file here. Second thing is how we can now escape this detached head thing, because we manually deleted this git rebase directory earlier. Okay, so now our git is confused. Okay, what to rebase, where to do, and what is the safest way for us is we can check out now to the feature payment branch, or we can try at least. Okay, we can see that whether it is still working or not after adding this thing or not. So what I do is I will say payment feature payment I will do, and you see like your local changes to the following file will be overwritten by the checkout. Okay, and before you switch the thing. Okay, so it is fine. So I'm saying okay, it's okay, checkout is okay, but let's see git branch whether it can able to do that or not. Okay, it is here. Okay, so it is saying that it will be overwritten. Okay, and then please commit your changes or stash them before you switch branch. So again I need to say git commit hyphen am, and then I will say that rebasing uh, detached head issue. Let's see. And now again I will do the git checkout. Let's see if it can work or not. So it is saying that okay, warning, you are leaving one commit behind, not connected to any of the branches. Okay, any of the branches, and rebasing detach head issue. And if you want to keep it by creating a new branch, this may be good time to do this. Okay, so what it is saying is that if you want to preserve this change, you ideally should make one more branch, correct? And if I go and see the git of status here, you see like everything is good. We actually at least resolved that error here. If I go here, everything is good. And for rebasing of detached head issue, if you see here this commit number, it is saying that if you want to save it somewhere, you do it, but we don't need it, correct? We don't need it. So I was just trying to show you this thing which is git purgatory. Okay, which is another concept when we do the rebasing. Okay, and when the conflict may not be the proper, then in that case, you know, you will get this type of error. And these are some of the errors which you get in the real time in the organization. I'm just trying to think and replicate all the things which can be possible in the organization. Okay, so now say for example I am in this, and if I go back and if I now do git checkout master here. Okay, and I can say that okay, again I will say echo some minor update again, or what I can directly do is maybe when I'm here, then I can show you the remote repository part only now. Okay, so now let's do one thing. What we will do, first of all, we will go here and we will create one more repository with the name called git demo. Okay, so git demo I'm creating here. Okay, and I will say create repository. Okay, so this is my repository as of now. I will not go and do anything here. And this is my git demo repository as of now, you see, correct? And in this, I need to push my code. Okay, so that is the ask here. I have everything. Now, only thing is I need to push my code here. So let's see how I can set my remote origin here. Okay, and this is my remote origin. So I will set, and then I will say git push origin main, and it should send the things to my remote repository. Okay, so if I go to the remote repository, then it should able to do that thing. Now another thing is, if I want to do the pull request flow, if I want to understand, then what I can do here is I can say that, okay, git checkout hyphen b feature UI, and then I will say git commit. Okay, on branch feature UI it is saying. Okay, and then if I say git of push origin feature UI. Okay, a new branch only I have just created, and I'm trying to push it to the remote here. Okay, so here you see like it is telling me that, okay, this is the new branch which got created. Okay, so now what I need to do is I need to go to the GitHub, create PR, review this change, and then I need to merge it. Okay, so for that what I do is, again I will go back to my uh, repo here. First we will see that, okay, all the content is available or not. So I can see here some text already. I see here everything is visible. That's a good thing. And then what I do is I will actually go here. Okay, and in this different branches are visible. Feature UI is also available, correct? If I go here and if I go to see that, okay, what all things are there, I can see that. Okay, if I go and want to see the history, I can able to see that history also, correct? So as of now, no change as such here. Okay, which I can do here, but you see here pull request option is there. Okay, so as of now, if I want to create also, I cannot create because I have not made any change. But if you want to make any change here, you can create the change from here, this place. Okay, so say for example, if you say that, okay, I want to do the change in this file. Okay, again go back to this place. Okay, say git branch. It is in feature UI. You say vi second file. Okay, second file, and then you say save. Okay, and now again what you can do is you say git add dot git commit hyphen m feature UI second file. Okay, this I am adding here. Okay, and from this again, like what I do is I will say push to the original feature UI here. Okay, so I have just pushed this change here, and now what I am supposed to do is I need to see that what is the situation at my repository site. Okay, so again I will go back here. I will go to the home. I will see, okay, where is my repository? I will say this is my repository here. In this repository, you see compare and pull request now button is coming. So I will say compare and pull. Earlier when I was showing you, it was not coming, correct? So now if you see here, compare and preview option, you see here, it is showing me. And if I go like this, you see like it is showing. And then if I say create pull request, and it is saying that, okay, whether merge it can do, it is clean or not. And then I say merge pull request. Okay. And then I say confirm merge. Okay, so now I did everything. Git clone I told you earlier. Same way we can do the git pull command to pull the all the changes. Say for example, I have just merged some additional change, and if somebody want to some developer C want to pull these changes, he or she can simply run git pull origin master. And then finally for deleting the branch, I told earlier also, like git branch hyphen d, whatever feature branch is there, you can do that thing. Okay, and if you want to delete your remote branch, okay, so here you see like this remote branch is still there. So as of now I selected the option for deleting it. See here, delete branch option is coming. Okay, if you want to use this, you can use this. Okay, otherwise there is another way also for doing this. So for that you can run one command, and which say that, okay, git push origin delete, and whatever feature like whatever feature branch or whatever branch you want to delete. So as of now I'm on that branch only, it seems, if I'm not wrong. Okay, so it is saying deleted. Okay, so now if I go back to my this GUI here, I should able to see that only one branch should be there, which is the main branch. You see here. Okay, so this is how we can do this part. Okay, so here in this we tried to show you the end-to-end demo where we covered everything: how to initialize the repository, how to run the add command, how to run the commit command, how to see the logs, how to create the branch, how to do the checkout of the branch, how to do the merge. Okay, how to create a conflict, how to resolve the conflict, how to create the stash, what is tag, a rebase. I showed you that how to do the rebase. then remote related operation, remote branch related, how to push the things, how to pull the code, git pull command or git clone is there, or deleting this branch, or PR workflow. So this end-to-end workflow, if you do, I think it will be very helpful for your git learning, and which will be very useful for your DevOps and data ops and ML ops and many other field these days. Okay.